Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So, where we last left off, we were in the middle of exploring the region of Velen. And at the moment, as you can see on the right there, I've decided to check out one of the contracts we picked up from one of the notice boards. It seemed to be in the neighborhood. So we're just going through the remains of yet another battlefield to head back over to the front line.
Greetings.
Farewell.
I wasn't sure if I had talked to that guy yet or not. Looks like I have.
I advise you well.
Anyway, the man we want to talk to is the captain of the guard here.
Huh? What do you want? Hear about the notice. Got monster trouble?
Trouble? Good one. We're not having trouble. We're up shit fucking creek. Some shaggy fuck knows what sitting in the woods attacking every plough and transport that dares take the high road. We're near out of bolts, arrows, rations, all around, fucked. Sent a patrol out. Looks never came back. So the job's simple. Bring me the fucker's head, and I'll give you gold. As much as the notice says. I'm not gonna haggle. Quartermaster won't budge. But I can throw in a pass that'll get you across the Pontar. So, deal?
Sounds fair. See what I can do.
Alright, and sure enough, as he said, we are not going to be haggling. It's normally a feature you can expect when taking contract jobs. But you know, fair enough. Army can't exactly be too loose with the government's coin purse. Of course, the government can always be loose with its own coin purse, but if you're responsible for adding a little extra, then it's your head on the chopping block. And at this time and at this place, that is not a metaphor. You will be beheaded. Or hanged, depending on your station. A fun fact about that, hanging was considered a low-class execution, while beheading was considered a high-class execution for a fairly long time. Uh-oh. Alright. Looks like we got some owl ghouls here. Eating up the remains of the poor guys who were, taking the convoy. Owl ghouls are slightly more dangerous than regular ghouls. Until they grow their spikes at which point they become much more dangerous than regular ghouls.
Looted bear. Either someone stole the cargo after the monster attack, or our monster collects military paraphernalia.
Honestly, can't rule either one out.
Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here, but all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem. Look like claw marks, but here, an arrow. Shaft's broken off right at the skin.
It's like those guys are glowing yellow so they don't have new information, but hello.
Footprints. A survivor? Either that or the monster's a humanoid. Something's fishy here. I should follow these tracks.
Yes, a humanoid monster that uses arrows and then conceals the fact that arrows were used by breaking off the arrow shafts.
Might want to look around some.
Uh-oh. Drowners now. Whoop. And down you go. Nice. Those guys weren't nothing. I mean, they were enough that I got a new charge off of my sword. That's always nice. Alright, looks like some of them didn't drop anything. Guess we should just continue past here. See if we can pick up the trail. Oh, yep, here it is. Which way is it going?
One step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here? Speak!
Oh, it's Scoia'tael.
Need to talk to your commander. It's important.
I don't trust you.
Figured as much when I saw your bow aimed at me. Still have me in your sight. And I'm just not prone to doing stupid things. I can assure you of that.
I'll be assured when you hand me your weapons. Come on, your swords. Drop them, and I'll take you to Venosio.
Alright, might as well be polite this time.
Fine. Lead the way.
That gun. Strange. No monsters trouble us.
Might not trouble you, but the Redanians are convinced something prowls these woods. Hired me to kill it.
Well, they're mistaken. It's not the first time. There's no monster here. Your work is done.
This isn't a game. Men have died.
Soldiers have died. Radovid's soldiers, serving the man who torments the Endshay from the Great Sea to the Blue Mountains. Soldiers who joined in massacres, tortured our brothers, raped our sisters. I shan't cry for them. And will not stop attacking those transports. We must eat, same as you. So you've a choice. Leave now and forget what you've seen, or die.
Or I'd kill you all, but I'm honestly not sure if that's a good idea either.
Do what you will. I'm not about to get involved.
Give him his things, and toss in something for those transports. Wise decisions should be rewarded. Vafael.
So, Scoia'tael, which is Elder speak for squirrels. Okay, gonna let me take your sword? I'm gonna take your sword. Thanks. Give me a bunch of roots and wolf hides, but I guess that's all you've really got. But yes, Scoia'tael are non-human commandos slash guerrillas slash terrorists. Basically, people who got sick of being persecuted and as such took up arms in order to avenge themselves. Mostly because of Nilfgaardian propaganda, but also because of systemic racism. It's a bit complicated. At one point, Emir did give them a client state. There is an elven client state in Nilfgaard, because the elves did well enough to actually earn themselves the right to land and property. But at the same time, the Scoia'tael also triggered massive pogroms and raids against non-human populations. They feature fairly heavily in the first two games, but in this one, they've basically been either wiped out or have gone into hiding.
You're back, finally. Did you get the beast?
Probably shouldn't mention.
No. Searched the woods, didn't find a thing. Might have moved on.
That, or you're one shite witcher. What are you still doing here? You're not getting any coin. Just a kick in the arse if you're lucky. Get lost.
I mean, fair enough. But yeah, I doubt he would have been happy to learn that I had let a bunch of Scoia'tael live. It's not the sort of thing he wants to hear. Anyway, we are in the neighborhood. Might as well go report back to that priest. Maybe not mention the fact that one of his fist tech dealers got away. Just doesn't seem appropriate to mention. But then again, we might get a higher price from him if we keep our silence. Let's see how it goes. Let's save first and then see how it goes. Also, they somehow auto-equip me with the wrong set of weapons. Huh. Anyway, get our standard weapon oils on, and let's go.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Should I bring it up?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you?
Fistech to buy.
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
No one to really report him to anyway.
Deal.
Take this and get out of my sight.
The feeling's mutual. Well, you just had to shove me, didn't you? Well, that's mostly related to some odd sort of bug with how people are repositioned during conversations. Anyway. So it looks like, yeah, Griffin's school gear is relatively close to my level, and perhaps more importantly, the place I need to search is relatively close to my current location, so let's go head over there, see what we can find. Get slowed down by the water. It's better to stick to land for that reason, if nothing else. Make my way around the fortifications here. Half built, half destroyed. Oh. Half full of bread. I'll take it. Okay, so here's the castle. And there's some Endriga warrior. Alright, Endrigas are insectoid. Let's see. Where did I put my insectoid oil? Right, it's the narrow bottle. And let's see, anything else to do? No. Well, it is significantly higher level than me at the moment.
That stench.
Or at the very least, dangerously higher in level. Oh dear. Oh, crap. Nice. Instant death just after my Quen shield ran out. My sword's out of 9 charge, though. That's a shame. Oh, hey. Another warrior. Come on. Don't let it... Yes! Charged her. Yeah, it's really nice having this sword. I mean, when you're doing 4 times damage, then it doesn't even... You don't even notice the fact that you're fighting a monster far higher level than you are. Just tear through its hit points anyway. Oh, here's something. Something in the Elder Speech. I'm sure someone could translate that, but I can't. From what I understand, Elder Speech is not tied to one specific language, but sort of a mishmash of several Gaelic tongues. A little Welsh, a little Irish, and then just some little extra Nordic, just for fun. So, in a sense, you could say that it's English, but without the French influence, and if it had gone through a somewhat different route. Anyway, harpies. They're a thing, too. But now there's fewer of them.
Show me what you got.
Elder speech gets referenced in the short stories, but nobody actually really quotes it until the book series starts. I think there's a couple in the later short stories, but yeah, it sort of demonstrates the fact that
Harpies got their nest here.
oh, yeah, gotta blow it up. It sort of demonstrates the fact that Sapkowski was a translator back before he started writing his own works. So very familiar with foreign languages, and was therefore able to cobble a few of them together in order to create something that sounded like a reasonable actual language. Oh, I guess that was just a regular push door. Whoops. Okay. Huh. So a witcher was hired to look into some noon wraiths, but instead he discovered that the lighthouse keeper... not the lighthouse keeper, but some hooligans mimicking the lighthouse keeper's light in order to cause ships to crash amidst the rocks and such. So I suppose that's why the other Griffin School diagram was at the lighthouse. That must be the one that it's talking about. Oh, and then he went and killed a dragon. It's kind of interesting. Like, if it's an actual legitimate dragon, that... Geralt makes a point of not killing dragons. They are too intelligent, too rare, and able to be reasoned with, and therefore don't qualify as monsters, at least in Geralt's view of these matters. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's anything actually up there, and oh, yep, that just 10-foot fall just knocked off half my health. So yeah, that's a good example of the kind of falling damage this game has. I wonder if I can set fire to all of this. That's disappointing. I know there are games out there where if you bring a fire up to a bunch of cobwebs, cobwebs just burn right up. Alright. So, where else can I go from here? And there's so much more left to explore. Felon's huge. Right now I'm just sort of running around the northern edge of it. Because past that big section of the river, up there, is where the Novigrad region begins. Anyway, I've decided that, you know, clearing question marks is all well and good, but I should get back to the main plot, get some work on that done, see what we can discover.
Run, Roach.
It'll take me into a new area I haven't fully explored yet anyway, so, you know, double duty.
Take it easy.
What's all this about?
Oh, sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman. Wait, you look awful.
I'm getting mixed signals from you.
Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
How merciful of her.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Geralt is not a big believer in the gods.
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye. You look awful.
Everything's out of the way in these parts. So, yeah, Defender of the Faith. Apparently the quest is too high level for me to do right now. And it goes down into the southwest part of Vetland. That's actually... well, that's the reason why it's a fairly high level region. Well, that must be Crow's Perch up ahead. And the green marker is just over this way. Let's see what... oh, looks like we got a Ghoul Nest here. Yep, bled to death. Oh man. Yeah, with that red barrel just sort of sitting there in the middle of those ghouls, I just had to give it a shot. And I was not aware that the explosion would be that big. I mean, yeah, there are environmental things all over.
Ghoul Nest. Ought to just destroy it.
But I mostly use Quen, so I'm never really experimented with it. Okay. Interesting time to get level 59, but I'll take it. Anyway. So.
Move it!
I was still on my way to Crow's Perch. Oh, Defender of the Faith doesn't have a red skull over it anymore. Huh. The lower left-hand corner of Velen is still pretty dangerous, though. Yeah. Beautiful sunsets they got around here. 8 p.m. The game makes a point of favoring daylight in the day-night cycle. Like, there's more day than night.
Not so fast, Roach.
Oh, I see. They heard about that. And they're rather worried about what'll happen when I meet the Baron, seeing as what happened when I met the Baron's men. Oh, okay. Wondering why I just suddenly took out my sword.
Bid thy farewell. Form a row.
So you're why. Another thing you can do with the shield guys, by the way, is hit them with strong attacks rather than fast attacks. But it's not really foolproof. You still can't guarantee that you'll knock off their shield by doing that.
Halt! Who goes there?
Baron home?
Not your concern.
Need to talk to him. Open the gate.
Not a chance.
We heard what happened at the crossroads.
We'll not let a man like that in here.
Won't get in that way. Gotta find another. Ought to look among the villagers. Might find one brave enough to help me.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen this, this particular path before. I believe I've always been more polite to the guys at the end of the crossroads.
How about that? Takes a tired old man not to panic and run when I appear. Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Other villagers all scurried off soon as they saw me. You didn't.
Oh, I'm too old to scurry. Besides, what could you do to me? Kill me? Go ahead. I've not long to live. Tan me hide? Wouldn't work. My skin's right brittle.
Lived here long?
Since I was born. Reckon that'll be more than 70 winters.
Must know the area well.
Not bad.
Listen, I gotta get inside the fortress. Can I do that without going through the front gate?
Ye can, but few know the way. If you were to make an humble offering, call it, to this humble man, maybe I could point you in the right direction.
Just looking to make some coin, or is there another reason you're helping me?
What you did at the crossroads, that's why they won't let you in, right? The innkeep? My sister's husband.
Fair enough.
Fine. Don't really feel like arguing with the guards.
Years back, when the old lord still ruled Crow's Perch, the blacksmith's boy went missing. Whole village looked for him. No luck. Finally found the boy in the river. He drowned.
Tragic. But how's that supposed to help me?
A few days on, an old woman who served the lord found the boy's cap near the castle well.
So, either he lost it there or he fell in the well.
Clever man. Village folk built a shrine where they found the lad's body, northwest of here. Wait till you find an entrance to a passage nearby.
Shrine? Where is it exactly?
Track that weaves through the village. Follow it to the bridge. Turn right past that. Then go on, straight as piss, till you get to a crossroads. Turn right again. Then follow that path up a hill. Shrine stands upon it.
Right past the bridge, then right again. I'll find it, thanks.
Alright. Well, this is getting a little complicated now. Let's see.
See, you're a man well travelled, so tell me, should I beat me wench once a week, or often?
Aren't you a lovely human being? Anyway, his instructions were essentially to cross the bridge and then hug the river as hard as you can while staying on the path. So that's what I'm doing. And, well, it also helps that I've got that objective marker on my mini-map. So it's not like I could get lost anyway. But this has taken a while and we've still got a ways to run, so let's accidentally grab some fool's parsley and do this a little bit faster. Okay, dotted line is telling me to make an angle around the far side of that corner. And now it's telling me to go backwards. Yeah, no, it's just straight ahead. That was the crossroads the old man mentioned. We're heading in the right direction, and the dotted line just did not seem to notice.
There's the shrine. Passage must be somewhere around here. I'll step. 6 summers.
Oh, jeez. Well, it's an appropriate age to just fall into a well and drown. I mean, if it's going to happen, that's probably when.
There it is.
Ah, excellent. forest cave system they've got around here. Alright, looks like I've hit the shore, and also it is extremely dark around here. Let's see, I don't have cat in my quick use. Oh, no, here it is. Cat. So, yes, there's a potion for this sort of thing. It makes you see in black and white, but it also allows you to see in otherwise dark conditions without having to pull out your torch. Also, because I've got superior cat, the potion lasts for quite a while, and also highlights enemies by having them glow red. The big downside is that if you go into a well-lit area or outside during the day... Oh, hey, neat. Glad I came down here then. And you don't actually have to come down here for this quest. You can find the passage through the well on your own. Get down here that way. Wonder if we'll have to fight the Baron before we talk to him. 'Cause we're gonna need to talk to him. Can't just kill him outright. Not even sure if that would be a good idea.
Light. I must be close.
But yeah, you go outside during the day, everything is going to be washed out and bright and impossible to see. So long as cat is active. That's the big downside to using it. It's already pretty bright and it's nighttime.
Emphysema! Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled, ha ha ha!
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Aha! A defender of the downtrodden. Greetings.
News gets around quick.
That it does. When I learned you'd slaughtered my men, I thought to have you captured and hanged. Or at least flogged. But then I thought, one tough cocker if he bested that lot of cutthroats. Man like him could prove useful.
Useful? How?
That's the spirit. We'll work well together. I can see that already. This way. One thing. You do well to behave this time. Remember, I've still to decide what to do with you. Which I shall do after we've spoken.
Well, this is going better than I thought it might.
Make yourself at home. Now, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Well, if he's offering.
Why not?
Ha! A man after my own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's loyal to Marion to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
I think he knows the truth, but let's be sarcastic. Why not?
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
And you've lost both, haven't you?
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Hey, now we're playing as Ciri.
That was close. I must leave this place.
Yep, just like the book series, Geralt is not the only protagonist of The Witcher 3. Ciri, while having a much more minor role, is actively a playable character in this game. Also, you may notice that instead of dodge rolling, she just teleports from location to location. Same buttons, different effect.
You can calm down.
She also has a special ability, but it'll take me a while to remember how it works.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail. Then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had naught to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked. But Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
All right. You can hear the wolves howling off in the distance.
Wolves!
And here they are.
Hide!
So, the thing about Ciri how she controls it. Thanks. Damn it, wolves. Is that... It's a bit awkward for me because she does not have access to any Witcher signs. Cannot cast Quen. So while her attack style is similar to that of a Witcher, she was trained in swordsmanship by Geralt and the other Witchers at Kaer Morhen. But she cannot, because she is a source, her magic works differently.
You can come out now.
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
Either one of them, really.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
We're in a dry riverbed, so I guess that explains the boat. But not the fresh corpse in it.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible!
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Alright, well, getting the wolf liver was easy enough.
Massacred. By something with immense claws.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious that the Wolf King would be a werewolf. Anyway, something else that Ciri does not have is an inventory. I mean, we don't spend enough time with her to really justify that sort of thing. So, I mean, we can still collect items and gather herbs, but question is...
Belly's all in blood. Clawed open. No wolves did this.
Where can I find that last bit of fool's parsley? Not sure if this is the right direction to go.
Belly's all in blood. Clawed open. No wolves did this.
Maybe it's a little bit further forward. I mean, here's hoping. Definitely some more wolves up here.
That? Wolves.
Oh, there's... Come on. Didn't even finish off the damn wolf. By the way, this location is in Velen. You can visit here later.
They're gone! You can come out!
Hey, I found the last bit of fool's parsley.
Alright, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Alright, looks like we're heading back to that latest wolf area where we just killed them all.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they send their children, sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
No, why would they? They've plenty to eat where the park ends.
Do they really?
This way, through the cave.
You lead.
Well, maybe not lead.
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
Then I'm not either.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
That's not hiding. Anyway, so here's another thing, by the way, is that Ciri does not have any levels. And so things are not particularly different no matter when you perform Ciri's sections like this one. There is no change in New Game Plus, nothing like that.
Why, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Aaron, must be. We was returning from Midcopse when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren...
The little one. No details. You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten, and you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
So he can be nice. To some people.
So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
The little girl who showed up here with Ciri. What happened to her?
Gretka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Ciri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Thing is, can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
That's the only way to get it, I suppose.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 2 score winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
Anything unusual happen before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything strange?
Unusual? No. Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that a beast had ravaged a woman by the well. Devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Velen. And my women, Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever, and Tamara, occupied with her things, nothing unusual.
This place. Must be hard to be the only 2 women here.
This place? What do you mean? They wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of Horsons, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Hey, fair enough. And we'll be sure to follow him, but this video's been going on for long enough, so we'll begin the investigation next time.